Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from the Hollywood Reporter that was published on November 16th and is written by Jeremy Barr. The reason why I chose this article is because it's kind of the poster child of an example for the hypocrisy and double standards of the left, the Democrats, and the Democratic Party. Because you have a situation here where with Moore, there are demands for him to step down and all this stuff, and basically fade away because of accusations being made with little to nothing backing them, except for, say, a yearbook where the accuser won't release it for forensic, study to back her, which if she's if she's being truthful, it would back her to have it forensically tested to where the signature is looked at by a handwriting expert, the same with the writing, so that verification could be made. But she doesn't want anyone to look at it with scrutiny. Yet, you have photographic evidence when it comes to Al Franken of him doing something, and it's, oh, well, we'll put it into an ethics committee. With ethics committees, things go there to die, for the most part. This is what Franken wants. That's why he's calling for an investigation of himself. Okay, and what gets me is you would think people would be going, oh, well, here you are, you're in a picture doing something very inappropriate to a passed out woman, you should step down. But no, that's not happening. And just look at this freaking ridiculous article that Jeremy writes here, because it doesn't condemn Al Franken. He makes it sound like that people are taking a strong stance against Franken on the left. And they're not. There's a double standard being played here. More with these accusations that have, not much proof behind them. You've even got the stepson of the woman with the yearbook, okay, saying, yeah, she's full of shit, for all intents and purposes. Her own stepson who knows her. All right, Franken, photographic evidence. Woman in military gear serving the country, getting groped up for a joke by this fucking unfunny pervert. And you think, oh, come on, step down, Franken, step down. No. And I know I'm kind of venting here a little bit because it's just, I can't stand the hypocrisy. And I mean, just look at what Barr here, good old Jeremy, does on covering for Franken to a large extent, saying, oh, look at him being called out. Look at the things. I mean, it's ridiculous. Senate Democrats are starting to speak out about the allegation against their colleague. Yeah, but are they saying the same things about Franken and what he should do in any remote way to what they're saying in regards to Moore? Well, of course not. Sensing that the story isn't going away, Senator Al Franken released a longer statement on Thursday afternoon in response to allegations of sexual harassment lodged by television host Leanne Tweeden. Allegations? I love this shit. Allegations, asshole. There's a fucking picture there's multiple pictures, I guess, actually, besides the one that's going around with his hands on her fucking chest. Well, she's passed out fucking cold. Allegations, nothing. He's caught red-handed, literally. Franken, in his second statement to reporters, apologized again to Tweeden, said that he respects women. Obviously not. You don't respect someone if you're going to take advantage of them like that, passed out for a joke or for your jollies. Don't matter. So, he said that he respects women. Okay, whatever. Discussed his comedy career and some off-color jokes he's written in the past, and took the next step to formally condoning a Senate investigation into his conduct in 2006 before he was elected to the Senate. Well, here's the thing. Him and jokes? Yeah, what jokes? Okay, he's not funny. The only thing he's known for, and it could barely be considered funny, is the days of when he was on Saturday Night Live filming these on-the-spot reporting things with a friggin' 70 Styles motorcycle, you know, Evel Knievel crash helmet on his head that had a satellite dish on it, okay, and this rig that looked like he had a camera strapped to him, and he was a one-man camera, you know, crew. That's the only thing. He's never been funny otherwise. And that's what everyone knows him for that isn't a millennial. Okay? And they think back to Saturday Night Live. Everyone I know goes, Franken, funny? I don't remember him being funny. So, I mean, him saying he wrote off-color jokes is fucking actually a joke. Because nothing he says is funny. And the thing is of course he wants the ethics committee to investigate him, because things go to the ethics committee to die. He's hoping it'll go to the ethics committee, things will die down, and his buddies can just sweep that shit under the rug, and he can continue in his nice little senatorial position, okay, living off the government tit, because he couldn't make a living as a fucking comedian. I think he was just a hard luck, felt bad for case when it came to Saturday Night Live. I really do. I think Lorne Michaels just felt bad for him and fucking tossed him a bone. I am asking that an ethics investigation be undertaken, and I will gladly cooperate, Franken said. There's no need for an ethics investigation. You are literally caught in the act, photographic evidence, hands on a passed out woman's chest, okay, who obviously, in what she's wearing, a military uniform, okay, is serving her fucking country. So you're not only defiling a woman, you're defiling a member of the United States service. The United States military. And you would think we're ticking multiple boxes. We've got a woman, okay? I mean, you look at Tweeden. All right, you got a woman. You've got military. We're ticking multiple boxes here. Oh, it's because she's a conservative, he's a liberal. And it's like, oh, well, I'll cooperate. Hey, asshole. You're caught red-handed. There is no cooperating, no ethics investigation. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, okay? You have no defense. There needs to be no investigation. A picture says 1,000 words. Several Senate Democrats have already spoken out about the allegations against Franken. Senator Pat Murray of Washington said that Franken's documented behavior is unacceptable and extremely disappointing. She added, I support an ethics committee investigation into these accusations, and I hope this latest example of the deep problems on this front spurs continued action to address it. Now, what did she say about Moore? I'm sure she probably said, oh, he needs to step down. You've got accusations with little to no proof, and you demand Moore to step down. You've got him caught red-handed, hands on tits. I mean, yeah, there was a flak jacket, but he was still violating her person, hands on tits. Groping her, with a fucking pervy fucking smile on his face, posing for the camera. And this is the shit you're going to say about this. You should be, as a woman, okay, as a senator, looking at the fact that she was serving her country when he did that, okay, you should be doubly pissed and demanding him to step down. Because what he did was inappropriate to do to a member of the United States military, let alone, never mind the fact of a woman. Throw that woman factor in and with your identity politics bullshit, And you should be calling for blood. You should be calling for his fucking head. You should be calling for him to resign. Another female, and I love how he chooses these. Freaking Barr here. He's writing a fucking piece to help. Look at how hard the Democrats are being on him. How harsh. They want to deal with this. No, an ethics investigation. It's going to get swept under the rug. It's very rare that those lead to anywhere. Another female member of the Senate, Claire McCaskill of Missouri, also issued a statement supporting an ethics investigation. I'm shocked and concerned, she said. The behavior described is completely unacceptable. Okay, if you're shocked and concerned and you find that behavior unacceptable, Senator McCaskill, then you should be demanding he resign. Oh, wait, he's a Democrat. So you're not going to do... Oh, ethics committee so we can sweep it under the rug. Bitch, you're going to cover for him. You are disgusting. Oh, and now look at fucking sucky Chucky Schumer here. Chuck Schumer, the leading Senate Democrat. You mean the minority leader. But you don't want to say that because you don't want to think that you guys are in the minority. Said in a statement that he hopes and expects the ethics committee to address this troubling incident. Senate Majority Leader... Oh my God, this troubling incident. Dude, he's assaulting a woman who was a member of the United States military. So he's assaulting a member, he's violating the person of a member of the United States military in an appropriate way. And a woman in an appropriate way. Where you do the identity politics. Oh wait, you don't give a shit about conservative women or members of the military these days. You just pay lip service to the military, you piece of shit. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, fucking establishment rhino piece of shit, was early in calling for an investigation. Yeah, because he's trying to cover for that oh my God. He should have been calling for him to fucking... What the picture should have been like, yeah, you should step down. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, during a Thursday afternoon press briefing, encouraged efforts to seek a Senate investigation into the matter. We feel it's an appropriate action, she said. She should be representing Trump, and Trump should be saying, no, you step down. You make accusations. You say he should step down. You're caught red-handed. Step down. I mean, only fair. The accusations against Franken, evidence of which include a photograph in which clearly he is touching Tweeden inappropriately, come at a time when a spotlight is being shined on sexual harassment in Congress. Yeah, when you were trying to go after, Republicans? Because of the whole Hollywood thing and you guys getting fucking screwed over with the fact of people coming forward and all your little power brokers in fucking Tinseltown are like up Schitt's Creek without a paddle right now? You tried to do a little payback and some blowback got thrown your way in the process? Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but that's what the truth of it is. Jackie Spear, a Democratic House member from California, alleged this week that the body has paid out $15 million to settle sexual harassment claims in the last 10 to 15 years. There's more than alleged. People like Paul Joseph Watson have produced the documentation, the evidence, what you can't deny, of this actually being factual, because where it's the government, they keep records of it. A lot of other people have also shown the same information. So for you to say alleged is fucking hilarious. It's a matter of fact. You are trying to be a sleazy, little dishonest, let's shade it little fucker. She also said in congressional testimony that two members of Congress have engaged in sexual harassment, but did not name them. Leanne tweeted, a TV host and sport. Oh, God. 2 of them. They're probably a good amount of that 15 million, too, and I would laugh my ass off. They're fucking Democrats. Oh. Tweeted and cited Spear as one of those people who spurred her to come forward in her post about Franken. Not surprisingly, Republican campaign committees have been quick to hit Democrats connected to Franken. What? No, they've been going after Franken himself. Unlike you sleazy fucks on the left who try to take anyone and everyone you can down with your target. We only target, and I'm not even on the right, but like anyone other than you would be the appropriate thing to say. We only tend to target the person who's in our crosshairs, okay? We don't go for collateral damage. You people, though, you'll burn a whole fucking house down to take care of one person. You'll burn a fucking apartment building down, okay, with hundreds of people in it to wipe out one person. That's your mentality. And you hope they're all like friends with him and shit. The National Republican Congressional Committee, which focuses on electing Republicans to the House. What? You mean Republicans? No one fucking proofread this shit? Look at anyone who looks at it. Look at Republications. Which focuses on electing Republicans to the House, put out a statement calling for Democrats to return donations made to them by Franken. Yeah, and they should. You got this fucking virtue signaling, social justice, fucking little sleazy. He looks like a fucking pervert. He sounds like a fucking pervert. Okay, with this his tonality and his cadence and how he carries himself. Okay, he sounds and looks like a fucking pervert. Okay? I mean, his character Smalley looks like a fucking child molester. I mean, you know, inspiration comes from reality to an extent. I mean, you know, if you've got pervy predilections, why wouldn't you base a character off of the fact it may have pervy predilections? They may not be your own, but hey, just saying, he was kind of Chester the child molester as Smalley. And they're right to say you should be demanding your money back. Calling to mind the rush for congressional Democrats to return money given to them by Harvey Weinstein early last month. Well, well, I noticed how you leave out the fact Hillary didn't give back the money. And here's the thing. They should ask for their money back. They should demand it back. But you see, Democrats are stupid because here you are. You're already covering for him. Let's have an ethics committee investigation. You have photographic fucking evidence. And you want an ethics committee investigation? Okay, you're demanding on a fucking signature that doesn't even look like Moore's. That he's in a yearbook that was signed in December when they're signed at the end of the school year. That the accuser will not produce. You're demanding that he fucking step down. And that goes to show the hypocrisy, the double standards, the sleaziness, the ability to compromise your morals that the left and Democrats and the Democrat Party has. That flows within them, that they have no problems on doing this. It's disgusting. Senator Kristen Gillibrand announced on Thursday that she will donate the money she received from Franken's Political Action Committee to Protect Our Defenders, which works to end sexual harassment and assault in the military. Really? Oh, that's just virtue fucking signaling right there. Well, giving it back to him, you know. No. That's disgusting. Gillibrand, that's taking, that doesn't even affect you. So you're taking money that's not even yours and you're donating it in your name and gaining your virtue points here by doing so. I mean, this is disgusting. Look at this shit. Instead of denouncing him, demanding he resign and hand him back his money, I'm gonna donate the money here. Now, don't get me wrong, that would be a good thing to end sexual harassment and assault in the military, which the Military Code of Justice and, people actually, following it has done to a large extent. So this money obviously isn't going to really go to end that, where it's pretty much been ended by the fact of, people who give a shit in the military and the fact of enforcing the Military Code of Justice. I mean, this is like completely going to do nothing except earn her some points, some brownie points, some virtue signaling points. I mean, this is disgusting. We have a situation here where he's caught red-handed, and no one's saying, literally, mind you, and no one is saying, Al, what you did was completely inappropriate. It goes to show that when you've done your virtue signaling and talked about feminism and ending discrimination and sexual harassment, you were talking out your ass. And you look bad for the Democrats. You look bad for yourself. Be a man and walk away. Because we ain't going to cover for you. But instead, no, they're covering. I mean, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. I mean, why aren't people demanding when he's literally got his hands on her, she's passed out cold, and look at this. Just look at this look. This is the look of a rapist who's got a fucking victim right there in front of him. That's not a joke pose. Okay, that's a fucking pervert look. That's a fucking rapist or a pervert type of look. And he wants to call himself a comedian? No, I call him a sick fuck. Anyways, I've gone through this I've covered this and gone through it well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.